As you guys know, the Republican Party's been trying to make a scandal out of Joe Biden for a while, and they keep failing because Joe Biden is actually pretty clean and above board, especially for somebody who's been in politics since the Paleolithic era. Failing that, they've turned to his well-endowed son, Hunter Biden, whose, proportions Marjorie Taylor Greene has been very excited to remind everyone of. And while holding a House hearing on Hunter Biden, the man himself showed up. Hunter Biden crashed his own hearing. He wasn't meant to be there. They were talking shit. He wanted to show up. He rolled up. Hunter Biden heard they were talking shit and rolled up, is what he did.
So he's choosing
to
be there. What do you think his strategy is here, showing up during these hearings as they contemplate a contempt of Congress vote?
I think it's brilliant, by the way. So again, they keep trying to make a big thing of Hunter Biden, his financial associations. Despite years of investigation, no evidence has been found of any wrongdoing that implicates Joe Biden. Has Hunter Biden committed crimes? Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't care. But they've been talking about holding him in contempt for not showing up at previous attempts to bring him to Congress for testimony. So during this meeting about holding him in contempt for not showing up, he showed up.
I think it's his way of saying, I will testify. I've always said I will testify. I'm not going to do it in secret. I'm going to do it in public.
Remember? We talked about this before. They go on and on and on about how they want Hunter Biden to show up to testify, but the GOP said they want it to be done in secret. Hunter Biden said he wants it to be done publicly, and they refused. He openly said, I will show up, I will talk, but I'm not doing it privately. Now, the reason the GOP did not want to talk with him or hear his testimony publicly is because they have nothing on him, and it's all a gigantic waste of time. They also know that Hunter Biden, let's be real here, is a 6'8" giga chad with a fat cock, and they know they'll be showed up by him. He'll height mog them on sight. He doesn't play around. So they wanted it to be behind closed doors, and he didn't show up. So now they were like, since he didn't show up to our private request for testimony, holding him in contempt, so he just shows up in public.
First of all, my first question is, who bribed Hunter Biden to be here today? That's my first question. Second question, you are the epitome of white privilege, coming into the Oversight Committee, spitting in our face, ignoring a congressional subpoena to be deposed. What are you afraid of? You have no balls to come up here and...
Mr. Chairman, point of inquiry.
She's literally saying you have no balls showing up here publicly to testify. You should have instead testified privately.
Let's take a vote and hear from Hunter Biden. What are you afraid of?
Hold on. Order.
Are women allowed to speak in here or no? Are women allowed to speak in here or no? Could you keep interrupting me?
I'll interrupt the chairman. I don't know that he's a lady.
I think that that Hunter Biden should be arrested right here, right now, and go straight to jail. Our nation is founded on the rule of law.
If liberals lose the 2024 election, when all Republicans have is being freaks about Hunter Biden and 5 million anti-trans bills, then that's on the liberals. I'm sorry. This is so fucking pathetic from them.
This is absurd and inappropriate. I intend to give my statement. I don't intend to have anybody interrupted. I'm not going to interrupt your statements. I think you should have decorum and courtesy and don't act like a bunch of nimrods.
You just interrupted a woman.
And that's five,
He wanted to say another word, but he cut himself off there.
We need to have proper decorum.
Well said.
I'd like to finish.
The rules are everyone's going to be ready.
This was such a good fucking move, dude. This entire committee is just about Republicans whining about a problem they caused by not allowing Hunter Biden to testify publicly. And by him showing up, all they can really do is bluster and go, "How dare you, sir," at him being there like they asked. The point of this meeting is that he won't show up to the meetings, and he's right there. They could have him testify right now. Nothing's stopping them. There's no procedure that keeps him from doing that.
It does not matter who you are, where you come from, or who your father is, or your last name. Yes, I'm looking at you, Hunter Biden, as I'm speaking to you. You are not above the law at all. The question the American people are asking us is, what is Hunter Biden so afraid of?
The question the American people are asking is, what does Hunter Biden's fat cock look like? By the way, here, really quickly, just so we can be reminded of the general character of this House meeting.
Mr. Chairman?
Real quick.
I ask unanimous consent to enter information for the record.
Marjorie Taylor Greene has a big white foam board image she'd like to show the class.
What's the information?
Oh, my God.
State the information.
Thank you.
I reserve the right to object. The minority has not provided a copy of the material. For the record, in the past, she's displayed pornography. Is pornography allowed to be, are pornographic photos allowed to be displayed in this committee room, Mr. Chairman?
It's not pornography.
Okay, well, you're the expert.
I'm not an expert, Mr. Raskin.
Seems like it.
Mr. Chairman, I object to the unanimous
Mr. Chairman,
request. All you need is one objection.
Okay, that's the clip. Of course, it wasn't actually photos of Hunter Biden's gigantic fat. I'm sorry, it
and
was.
It's marked
Mr.
out.
Chairman, point of parliamentary.
It was. Yep.
Showing.
It was.
Yep.
The American people demand to know: is this censor bar as large as it needs to be? Not a joke. Yep. Yep, it's real. That's what she brought up.
Violations. Democrats should not be offended by pictures that black out.
Hunter Biden says he has nothing to hide, yet clearly he's hiding something quite girthy from the people in this room.
They should be offended by human
inquiry.
trafficking.
Mr. Chairman, state your point.
Thank you kindly, Mr. Chairman. On July 26th, I sent you a letter about the last time this happened when
it was supposed to be a meme. Nope, it's not a meme. It's real. This is all real. This is happening. It's real. Are you allowed to show that? It was shown in Congress. I'm sorry. It's on news. It's on news.org videos. What can I do? This is beyond me. I'm sorry. It's fucking congressional material.
The gentlelady introduced before this committee without any notice to anyone.
This is the sixth time that Marjorie Taylor Greene has brought. What's that like Jimmy Neutron, Mrs. Kerbopple meme? Here's a picture of Hunter Biden's fat cock. Marjorie, that's the seventh time you've brought. That's the seventh time you've brought Hunter Biden's fat cock.
Photos, pornographic images that were completely irrelevant to the purpose of the hearing itself. And my question to you is, are members allowed to simply put up sensationalistic, voyeuristic, pornographic images if they're not relevant to the actual object of the legislative proceeding?
American fascism is trans people being banned from public because if a minor sees them, that's pedophilia, but also holding up pictures of like Coke Lord's fat dong to Congress so every American can see it. What did Marjorie Taylor do with the pictures afterwards? I don't know, but she seems to be talking with her female coworker. She's look, like, are they just like, yeah, look, like they're pointing at it like, hey, what are you doing?
These pictures have already been entered into the record.
Find you a girl who looks at you the way Marjorie Taylor Greene looks at fucking cobbled together Pinterest board tier images of Hunter Biden's cock.
So in other words, you have accepted the idea that members can introduce irrelevant, sexually based,
how is this irrelevant?
Well, how are these nude photos of Hunter Biden irrelevant to a hearing on alleged misconduct, not attending a fucking requested testimony? He was subpoenaed. How is this not irrelevant? Pointing at, just the fucking hog.
Well, how does it relate to Joe Biden?
How does it relate to?
We're not doing a criminal investigation of Hunter Biden.
We've
point of order, Mr. Chairman. Point of order.
Testified in the FBI.
This is what I mean when I say Democrats need to be better at making fun of people, because if there was a rowdy Democrat in here, they would be they would be running circles here. Like, can you explain how Marjorie Taylor Greene's obsession with naked Hunter Biden is relevant to a hearing on his subpoena? Like it completely. It's subpoena, not subpoenas. Just absolutely rip into them. You could get headlines for shit like that, for sure.
But Hunter Biden, you were too afraid to show up for a deposition, and you still can't today.
He's right there. What? He's right there. This is like laying on your back on the ground with a bloody nose going, oh, you pussy, you're afraid to punch me? Like with a giant fist crater in your face. What are you talking about? Again, this is who liberals are losing to in the polls. Holy shit. It's like the GOP aren't even people. They're like a force of nature. It's like a fucking like electromagnetic retard wave that you just have to deal with it. Oh my God.
The power.
She's a demon. Look at her eyes. You can tell she's not a human being from the way she looks. Yeah.
Gentlemen, time's expired. Chair recognizes Ms. Green from Georgia for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Excuse me, Hunter. Apparently, you're afraid of my words.
You're afraid. I have several more billboards of your genitalia that I am prepared to show. I have the American people will know about your girthy hog.
Oh, I like to reclaim my time, Mr. Chairman.
Burst their bubble.
He leaves. I think that Hunter Biden played this perfectly, by the way. And this is right before she shows off his cock, right? This would have been right before it, wouldn't it? So she went up there to show off his cock. Let me see if I can get that. We need more cock research. Hold on.
Hunter Biden is terrified of strong conservative Republican women because he can't.
Okay, where does the cock come out?
My of the United States turned to America. He blew its through and
hugging, high view room.
Does the cock not come out until later? Wait, unironic, like actual, what the fuck is that guy's appearance? Unironic question, when do the cock pics come out? Different hearing? No, it's happened twice. The cock thing, it happened again. The D pics were in another hearing about Joe Biden. Oh, she didn't do it twice? Oh, my apologies. I was under the impression, I saw people on Twitter talking about her doing it again. Oh, well, that's my fault for being impressionable. Do you think she, like, would have shown them if he had stayed? Like, she had them kept underneath the desk? We had to pause committee because Marjorie Taylor Greene is being unhinged while we wait. Jared Moskowitz is holding this up. I genuinely, I think that Democrats should just have this up all the time in all government functions. I think that'd be good. Oh, those clips were 2 separate hearings? Well, the Hunter Biden cock pictures, I thought it was from this one. I guess I was wrong in that. That's unfortunate, you know? I feel like Marjorie Taylor Greene really could have had Hunter Biden on the ropes if she had deployed that critical argument at the right time. By the way, I think Hunter Biden did phenomenally here. He didn't say a single fucking word. He went in there, he sat down, he folded his arms, waited for 20 minutes, and then left. Like, that's it, you know? And that's it. Like, made it incredibly clear that he's willing to talk if they'll just let him. Made it clear the Republicans are the ones who don't want to hear him because they just want to drag it out into like an infinite fucking, you know, talking point. Yeah, literally the meme. Yeah, shows up, mogs, elaborates on nothing, leaves, you know? It's flawless.
And then you said Hunter Biden got bored and he left. He intentionally embarrassed Marjorie Taylor Greene, who held up, again, another poster of his genitals. The woman is...
Wait, did she do it again? Wait, chat, I saw that she did it again. Wait, were there people in chat, a bunch of people in chat who said she didn't do it again and you were lying? I should go back and ban every one of you. Why would you lie? Why would you just assume that? Why would you just, you would just assume that? I trust you guys. Come on. You fucking, I hate you. I hate you guys. Fuck. God damn it, dude. Oh my God. I knew that the place was different. The place she pulled the cock out last time was different. Different seating, different location. You don't remember. I do. Oh my God. Found it? Yeah. The clip we looked at said showing certain pictures of Hunter Biden again posted yesterday on an account that clips current political stuff. But a bunch of people in chat were so confident. No, actually, that happened before that. I just wanted to see the timeline. So it must have been after Hunter Biden left that Marjorie Taylor Greene presented evidence of his gigantic fat cock, you know? Bro, that's a massive hog. What the fuck? It's okay. It's fine. You know, I mean, I've seen bigger, but it's pretty big, you know? It looks okay. In all seriousness, my anger at chat aside, I think this was fucking funny as hell. I think that the more the GOP hyperfixates on Hunter Biden, the worse it makes them. Seriously, nobody gives a fuck. Republican voter exit polling has consistently indicated that their interests are more towards, well, obvious stuff like immigration, economy, whatever. But they cannot get off the trans stuff, and no one cares about Hunter Biden. But they keep going back in that direction. Oh yeah, of course, Exo. It's all theater. It's all completely fake, you know?